Have you ever had that moment when, you know, hits the fan? Well, there's two sides of the coin. When when you are in that situation, when things are terrible or not looking good, and someone comes to you, gives you a hug, or simply gives you a smile, or even better, a laughter, a joke. When you when you hear a joke, yeah, okay, you might not be on the ground laughing, but it does take the pressure off. It does take the tension off. It does help make it things a lot lighter. Flip side of the coin. When when there is someone that comes to you and they're in they don't know what to say, they don't know what to do. They're at the end of their rope. They're they're in a very difficult place. And they're looking for answers. They're looking for help. And how do you give that help? Well, we don't sometimes. Because we may not be an expert in that area. Maybe the advice we give is the wrong advice. We don't know. But I do know this. When I offer a little bit of humor, again, being very sensitive to the situation, there is a time for the place. Like anything, there's a right time and a wrong time. There's a right place and a wrong place. Like, when I do share jokes, I don't know how many times I hear, Morris, thank you so much for sharing, so much for listening. Thank you so much for, making things a lot more lighter. I hear that a lot. Lighter, lighter, lighter. And you see them, they're literally breathing. When they come in, they're just face so heavy, and when they leave, they're maybe not dancing for joy, but it's nice to be able to breathe, not suffocating. And that's why I love humor. Humor is so beneficial in so many different ways. It shows that you care. You know what the beautiful thing is? I didn't have any answers. I listened, and when I found the moment was right, I injected a little bit of humor, and something a little humorous, and next thing you know, the situation changed. And I wish I knew this years ago, because I'm a guy, and most guys love to fix things. That's right, there's a problem, we solve it. Or we try to. Or at least we think we are. Especially when it comes to emotional. That's why I love humor. Because we don't have to give the answers. Maybe all that person needs is a listening ear. Now, that said, here's a really off topic, well, same topic, just slightly different angle, statement I heard, and I love it, or a question asked. When someone there, and you tell they need some help or some talking, you can always ask this question. Would you like me to offer my advice, or like me to just listen? And you'd be surprised, a lot of times they'll think, no, I just want you to listen. And what I like about that is, I don't have to think of any answers. All I gotta do is just be there, be support. And that is so beautiful. Because you meet at the place where the person is. So it's beautiful. Well, go ahead, share some humor, have some fun, and I'll leave you with this. What did one plate say to the other plate? Dinner's on me. Everybody, well, again, thank you so much for watching. Click that like button, click the share button, subscribe, leave a comment. Love to hear from you, and I'll see you all tomorrow.